Hi YouTube, hi. Okay, day one, Burpee War. Today, our competitors or contestants or heroes owe one burpee. But as per the challenge I dictated yesterday, I'm going to attempt, I say attempt seriously, 100 a day for 100 days. Day one, and we're already off to a bad start. It was torture today. I did this after my workout. That was a mistake. So in the future, I don't know. I might have to separate these two by a little bit. Or maybe pre-workout. I mean, that seems like a mistake too, but we'll see. Yeah, the Burpee War, man. So I had some thoughts about the Burpee War and like why people would want to do it, you know? When we think about what's happening, an ever increasing number of burpees each day for 100 days, and I know some of you have done the math, but just in case you haven't, it works out to a hair over 5,000 total burpees. Why would you sign up for that? Why was it? Look at that beard. What a handsome man. Oh, God. You know? Why would you sign up for that? Why would you want to subject yourself to this? Well, I think the most interesting thing about the challenge isn't the burpees. It's the time limit. Each day we have a 20-minute window to complete our burpees. 20 minutes is no tall order when you have just one burpee to do. But when you get up to about 100, it can be pretty stressful. And really what the challenge ends up being about is, can you allot 20 minutes a day? Not making burpees the most important thing in your life, but making them the most important thing in your life for a 20-minute time period. Just that. You know? And after 100 days, you've carved 20 minutes out of your life. 20 minutes that you can utilize for any self-care practice you see fit. You know, it would be senseless to continue doing burpees. You know, it could be anything. It could be something more rigorous. It could be meditation. It could be reading. It could, anything you'd like to do. It's entirely up to you. After the Burpee War, that time becomes yours, and you've set it aside. You've set it aside for purposes that are distinctly for you to author. So, here in the video, I'm utilizing one of the many tactics that you'll become familiar with. I'm doing 3 every 30 seconds on the 30 seconds. For the 33 total rounds, on the last round, I'll do 4 just to kind of punish myself. Or, I don't know, just to make it an even 100. I suppose it's not a punishment, it's the requisite. Every minute on the minute is also a good tactic. If you want to get 120 minutes, you can do 5. And that's as close to a stress-free way of accumulating that many reps as you're going to get. But also there are virtually an infinite number of tactics that you can employ. Have fun with it, you know? One thing we like to do sometimes is a ladder, where on minute 1 we do 1 burpee, minute 2, 2, minute 3, 3, minute 4, 4. Just like the day structure of the war, but in minutes. And when you get to 10 minutes, I think you've accrued 55 burpees. I'll do the math real fast. Yeah, no, I won't. It's 55. Now, as you can see, we're less than halfway through, and I'm already struggling at this meager pace. Towards the end of this video, my phone, or rather my timer, screws up. I have it playing music in my ear, running a timer, and recording video. It is an incredible machine, but it proved too much for it, so it triaged the timer. which is just fine because I don't know, I felt like a 15-minute video was going to be too long anyway. I'd like to keep these right around the 10-minute ballpark. I'm taking off my Ivan Jurek sweatshirt. Ugh, look at that man. Ugh, delicious. Yeah. Ivan Jurek, if you don't know, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hoodie of a silhouette of a man squatting, Ivan Jurek squats every day and has a YouTube channel. I'm kind of plagiarizing this idea from him. I'm more than kind of plagiarizing it. I'm outright plagiarizing it. Ivan's great. He's been doing this for over 800 days, but just with squatting. Yeah, maybe I'll put a link to him below, or I will in the coming days at least, once I figure this YouTube thing out. Ivan's amazing. I'm a shabby imitator at best. What else? Burpees. Jesus, look at this. What a misery. What an absolutely punishing thing to have to do. So, as the war progresses, there are going to be any number of life problems that come up. This is absolutely common. 100 days is a big enough slice of the pie that you're going to run into real trouble at some point, And that's when the test really happens. Doing, say, 50 burpees in 20 minutes, I mean, almost everyone can do that. But can you do 50 burpees in 20 minutes on the worst day of your life? And I'm not suggesting in the next 100 days you're guaranteed to experience the worst day of your life, but certainly in 100 days you have a bad day coming. You have a bad day coming. You just do. And honestly, you could not do your burpees. You could just not do them because this challenge doesn't matter. And maybe your day is going to be so bad where that is absolutely the appropriate choice. Thumbs up. Yeah. In which case, you should suffer no guilt and you should just quit this challenge. But it's on those days that are the bleeding edge, where you could do them. You could do them. You mostly just don't want to. Your body hurts, your mind hurts, you're hungover, something bad happened, you're having some stress at work, you're having some problems in your personal life. They seem so unbelievably, so completely, and so wholly unimportant that why would you invest that time? The real kind of resolve-making moment is when you do it anyway. I can remember last year, it was somewhere around day 70. And you'll see it in the next 100 days, should you choose to watch these unbelievably boring videos. There was a day 70, I just sat on the floor and I just cried. I just didn't want to do them. It wasn't gonna, I had no problems. I just didn't want to do the goddamn burpees. And I took a minute and sat on the floor and cried those unfathomably sweet tears of self-pity. They are the sweetest tears of all. And you're going to have a day like that. If you continue on with this, you will have that day. And I guess what I want to say, I'm not saying that to scare you. Those are the good days. That's the day where you do your burpees and you go into your kitchen and your breakfast is amazing. That cup of coffee, that cigarette. I ain't judging you if you smoke. That cigarette is the best cigarette you've maybe ever had in your life. It's at least indistinguishable from the best cigarette, And that's why I think we do this. And that's why I think it's so compelling. And that's why this is year 11. And I fully expect that I'll do this every year that I'm physically able for the rest of my life. I love it. I learn something new each year. Yep, that's me. See, my timer messed up. Oh, God. I look terrible. That beard is hideous. I'm also growing a beard for the next 100 days. I can't wait to shave it off. This is day 1, and I cannot wait. I want to rip it off my face. I distracted myself. But yeah, that day you do them when you don't think you can and you just don't want to, that's the day we're looking for. And because we don't know what day it is, because we don't know when it'll arrive for us, we've set aside 100 days. Burpee Warriors, I salute you. See, I gotta work this voiceover thing out. I wish I could have timed it so that I saluted you right then. That would have been amazing. Maybe I'll get really good at editing. I highly doubt it. Also, in future videos, I'm not just gonna show you my burpees. I'll show you some other exercise stuff I do. I don't know. I'll think of something, right? It's day 1, 99 more to go. Yep, that's my wiener. Oh, here I go. I got sick of it. Anyway, I love you guys. Happy Burpee War. Day 1, you owe 1. Get her done.